Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Should we wait for another couple of minutes to make sure everybody gets in? I see that people are still joining, so maybe we'll give it another couple of minutes before we start.
Let's say let's start.
All right, excellent. Just 1 second here. Great. Excellent. Well, hello everybody. Dear colleagues, welcome to our webinar today. And today we're going to talk about how you can use Tableau CRM to give your Salesforce users actionable insights and boost and complement your existing Salesforce CRM platform. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at the agenda for today's webinar. So today we're going to speak about the importance of data and how Tableau CRM can help you make smart business decisions based on your data. We're going to introduce T1A as your trusted expert and advisor when it comes to setting up your Tableau CRM. And we're going to present to you a real business case and a demo of Tableau CRM. And of course, we're going to have some time for questions and answers. Please feel free to type your questions in the chat menu, in the questions menu, and we will make sure to answer your questions as we go along. Great. So let me quickly introduce myself and my colleagues on the call. My name is Alex Pashkov. I'm a senior sales manager, senior Salesforce manager and a pre-sales engineer at T1A. I started my career in IT consulting in 2010. I worked for a large FMCG company headquartered in the United States. And I started as a business analyst and a project manager in the areas of demand planning and supply chain planning. And then I moved to Salesforce automation projects. And I've been working with Salesforce for the last 6 years. And please allow me to introduce my colleague, Ekaterina. Ekaterina has analytical and design background. Over the last 5 years, Ekaterina has been helping different companies to go from raw data to insights by creating great dashboards and reports. And she knows how important it is to use the visual perception. And Ekaterina creates not only new and useful dashboards, but she can also design a complete reporting system to make sure that all dashboards visually are synchronized with each other. And let me pass it to Sabine, who will introduce herself and speak about Tableau.
Thank you, Alex. A big welcome to this webinar also from my side. My name is Sabine Bührer, and I'm heading up the Tableau sales organizations in Switzerland. Salesforce and Tableau took the decision last year to establish a dedicated team in Switzerland and invest into this market to be closer to the customers. So as a team, we're super excited to work with organizations like yourselves to drive forward a data culture in this market. At Tableau, we are on a mission. Our goal is to help people see and understand data. And why do we feel so strongly about supporting organizations to become data-driven? Well, in various research notes, McKinsey describes how data-driven organizations perform better by A, having a complete understanding of their performance based on various data sources, but also making fact-based and therefore smarter decisions faster. And lastly, providing employees with access to analytics, which empowers them to uncover patterns and make the right decisions to improve performance. This results in some key metrics. Data-driven organizations add an average 23 times more customers. They are 9 times more likely to keep those customers as well. And as a result, the likelihood of growing revenue over 10% is 1.5 times higher compared to other organizations. However, becoming data-driven is not that straightforward, as you probably know. To be successful, you need to create a data culture. McKinsey uncovered that 92% of organizations are failing when it comes to scaling analytics. 95% of organizations say that cultural challenges are blocking progress, as per another survey done by Deloitte. Hence, change management is key and needs to involve the right processes, people, and tools. And with that, I'll hand it back to Alex, who will share with you how this could look like.
Excellent. Thank you, Sabine. All right, so let me quickly present to you T1A. T1A, our company, is an IT integrator with focus on big data and analytics. Also, data science, CRM, customer intelligence, and customer experience are our areas of focus. We are an official partner of Tableau and Salesforce. We provide professional services in Europe, Canada, and the United States. And we have over 15 years of experience working with clients in finance. We mostly work with banks and insurance companies. Also, we have clients in telecommunications, retail, and manufacturing. And our T1A team has both business and cross-industry expertise, so we know what it means to build a CRM system with a strong data foundation, since we have historically started as a data and analytics company. As you know, just a couple of words about Salesforce. As you know, Salesforce has been ranked by Gartner as a #1 CRM for many years now. And Salesforce helps its clients in different business verticals to automate and improve business processes and reach their business targets consistently year after year. So with Salesforce, you can help your managers to better understand your clients, manage your sales pipeline, and your sales process, as well as improve your customer service to increase your revenue. You can make your business processes clear and transparent and empower your team with great collaboration tools using Salesforce. And you can use now Tableau CRM, you can also use the artificial intelligence technology to make decisions and bring your ideas to life with minimum time to market. And as you know, Salesforce can help you solve basically any business problem, and its native integration with Tableau CRM can help you reach new heights. So just a couple of words about Tableau CRM. Later we'll jump into a demo, but just a few theoretical things now. So Tableau CRM gives everyone in your Salesforce immediate access to powerful business intelligence through its intuitive point-and-click, most of the time no code, visual interface. It's secure, it's trusted, it's scalable, and of course it's mobile. So you can use your Tableau CRM on your desktop browser or a mobile device, iOS or Android, and you'll get the answers you need from your data to run your business. Tableau CRM powers your insights with AI recommendations. And Tableau CRM apps tell you an easy-to-follow story or stories about your Salesforce data. So you can analyze your business results using interactive dashboards and give you a visual summary of your data and your business results. And now, in our theory, let's jump to a real case. So this case it will be based on a real story that is based on the experience of one of our clients. We have changed some details, but we kept it as close as possible to the real life scenario. So let's examine the case of the insurance company. It's called Insure Life. It's a growing multi-line insurer that serves its customers in Europe. It provides a wide range of life insurance products and services. Insure Life customers include individuals, small businesses, and mid-sized and large companies. And most of the sales are done through partners. So our case is the following. The VP of sales finds a problem in the sales performance in one of the regions based on the last quarter sales report. The VP of sales asks Eric, his senior partner manager, to investigate the situation. And we will now figure out what happened in this region and how we can get back on track. So let's have a look at the process, the way it worked in the past in Salesforce without Tableau CRM. So first, the partner managers would manually input their sales plans by region in different sales channels into Salesforce. Second, they would plan their business meetings for next month and next quarter in Salesforce. And then the partners would sell insurance policies. And next, the results of these sales would be downloaded into an ERP system, which was not integrated with Salesforce. So not integrated, so we can definitely tell that this is going to lead to some manual work and some problems. So next, everyone would have to wait until the end of the month. And then the partner managers would have to get an extract from the ERP system in the form of an Excel file. And then the partner managers would have to compare the results in the Excel file with the plans that lived in Salesforce. And only after this would they be able to understand if their partners were performing well or if there were some problems and they were not reaching their targets. And in our case, the senior partner manager managed to find a problem when comparing sales plans with actual sales by region, but where the actual sales were way below target. But this took the partner manager a lot of time and a lot of effort, taking into consideration the delay and an ineffective analysis of reports in Salesforce and Excel. So, and now let's see how Tableau CRM could help us in the same situation. So now with Salesforce in play, now that we got Salesforce, the process changed, especially the second part of this process. So now that we have Tableau CRM as our BI tool, managers can build and use Tableau CRM dashboards connecting to different data sources, including the ERP system. And visualizing the data and making the root cause analysis is now much, much easier. So data visualization itself shows patterns and correlations, and the Tableau CRM platform gives the managers the tools necessary to build those visualizations without code. And finding the insights is now easier than ever. Diving deeper into the data with the user-friendly interface makes everyone a data explorer. So no more comparing Excel files with reports in Salesforce. And now enough theory, let's go to a live demo and let's see this business case being rolled out in Tableau CRM and Salesforce. Let me now pass the word to my colleague, Yekaterina.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Sabine, for introducing us to Tableau CRM, to the world of Salesforce. Hi, everyone. We have seen our world looking without Tableau CRM. Lots of spreadsheets, manual, system breaks, and long response cycles. With such a setup, it is very hard to manage your business efficiently, identify opportunities and risks, and react to it immediately. Now, we want to demonstrate you the usage of Tableau CRM and how it could change the situation. To do so, I want to take you into the world Insure Life. It's a company which is very successful in the insurance sector. They sell life and healthcare insurance across Switzerland. They have sales offices in all parts of Switzerland, where agents get acquainted and engaged with the customers. They also sell online. And to run the business, Insure Life is using Salesforce CRM, and they have also implemented Tableau CRM to boost their analytical capabilities and business efficiency. So now I will switch roles to Miss Trustworthy, a VP of Sales in Insure Life. To start my day, I want to get a glance on how our business is performing. To do so, I open my Tableau CRM dashboard, and here I can get a high-level overview on how do we performance and how does the sales going, are the events are making at the planned time. The powerful AI recommendation engine in Tableau CRM has already color-coded areas in risk of concerns. The red-green color scale indicates on which regions and agents I should focus my attention to. For instance, in Sangalen region, the Tableau CRM has calculated a higher risk of sales amount target underperformance. I will drill to understand the root cause. Okay, so I can see that only July there was the dramatical sales target underperformance, and ever since the level wasn't on the same on the previous level. So looking at the channel split, I can see that at the same time the biggest sales share and the lowest result of target achievement was in the retail channel. So it is definitely has a major impact on the result in the region. And also I noticed that on one type of products is missing. The funded life insurance isn't in the play, but I remember distinctly that we were planned to make a sell into few retail banks in St. Gallen on the funded life insurance product. So did the partner manager not sign the contract? I switched to Events tab to find it out. So the meeting execution isn't on the level I expect it to be. And the meetings aren't happened as they supposed to. We can see a high rate of cancellation. And in St. Gallen, the situation is pretty similar with the previous tab. It color-coded with the red color, which means the meeting fulfillment is the lowest here. We can filter the region we are interested in, and the Dennis Weber is to be on the spotlight today. He has the lowest result on meeting execution as long as he is the regional manager for this particular region. And now I can directly contact to the sales office and ask for feedback. The senior partner manager in this region is a recruiter. and I will let him know about the situation and ask for an action plan. To do so, I can easily click on the share button with filters I have picked to showing him the situation I want to highlight. I can easily find the right guy and just write a note to him. And post it. It will show this message immediately on the chatter. And now I will pass the word and the role playing to Alex. He will continue showing the situation from the senior partner manager side.
Yes, Ekaterina, thank you. Thank you for this part. And now let me share my screen. I think I need to be the presenter to do that. There we go. Excellent. Please let me know if you see my screen.
Yep, we can see it.
Great. So now I'm putting the hats of Senior Partner Manager, Eric, and I am working in my Salesforce the way I usually do it. And I see that there is a new notification that appeared. So this little red dot that appeared in the top right corner, I see that there is a new notification. So I just click on that notification and I'm directed into Chatter. So I can see the message that was sent to me. I can see a snapshot of the dashboard in Tableau CRM, and I can read the message, can understand the meaning, and then I can just click on the link, and I'm seamlessly directed to Tableau CRM that opens in a separate window. And basically, I can see the same set of filters that were applied by Ekaterina. So I see that I'm looking at Dennis Weber, and I'm looking at his meetings. And I can also switch to the sales tab and look at the same numbers that Ekaterina looked at, but I will be working mostly from the events tab. So Dennis Weber is on my team, and I see that there is definitely a problem. And the problem is that he has a lot of canceled meetings. So as you can see, there are quite a few, more than normal. So I need to understand what's going on there to talk to Dennis. And the way I can do it, I can send him a task directly from Tableau CRM. So as you can see, there is a new task menu that appeared. So I click on it and I'm taken directly to the layout to create a new task. So if it works for me to do it this way, I can just send the task to Eric that will be recorded in Salesforce and communicate with him this way. Or I can also drill down and go into Salesforce. I can open a record. So I can go directly to accounts. And I can see the sales plans for this account that Dennis Weber put into the system. And I can see the information, the relative information to this account. And I can also jump into the calendar to see the meetings of Dennis. So I can see the meetings of Dennis in my calendar. Also, there is another option. I can just open it up like this. So I can see all of the meetings for Dennis, and I can sort and filter it. So I can open up a canceled meeting and see if there are any notes that were left for the cancellation. And I see that there is no cancellation reason, and there is no note about rescheduling that event. So it makes me think that Dennis doesn't know, the proper process. And I definitely need to set up some coaching sessions for Dennis to make sure that he gets back on track. And here in my calendar, I have my coaching sessions. So I go into my coaching sessions, and here I already have some coaching sessions set up for Dennis. And now that we identified the problem, that there are a lot of canceled meetings, I can jump on the next call or join the next meeting with Dennis. And after the meeting, I can make sure that I leave some senior manager feedback. So first, you can see that I'm indicated as the senior partner manager who attended the meeting together with Dennis. And there is a field that I can fill out with some points for Dennis that he can work on. And later, when we have a performance review at the end of the month, I can go back to this to the points I indicated. I can pull a report and work together with Dennis to make sure that we follow up on those points and that the performance of his partners improves and that he gets back on track with his sales plan. So basically, what I showed to you is the seamless jump from Salesforce into Tableau CRM and how easy it is to work with the dashboard and create tasks, create new activities, and jump from Tableau CRM into Salesforce back and forth and create a seamless process of automation. So now let me go back to the slides. Just a second here. Right. Great. So let's go back to the slide deck. We just have a couple more slides. Great. So just a little wrap up of what we saw. So we all know that the most important thing in business is time, because time is money. And with a powerful bundle of Salesforce and Tableau CRM, we can save you a lot of time. And we can also accomplish some ambitious goals. We can reduce the time spent on reports creation and distribution. We can analyze data efficiently and spot the trends, note the sales process bottlenecks, identify them and fix them. And we always know what to do next, creating the action plans and bringing them into life. And basically, this is the end of the demo that we planned for today. And now we have some time for Q&A. So we'll be happy to answer your questions. Let's see what questions we got during the webinar. All right, I can see a good question. Came from Andrew, I believe. How easy it is to deploy Tableau CRM in our existing Salesforce Sales Cloud? That's a great question. So basically, that's a usual scenario. You know, you already have Salesforce and you want to use Tableau CRM. So the process is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is you need to get some Tableau CRM licenses and enable and distribute those licenses in your Salesforce org. And then the rest of the deployment can be done with standard Salesforce CRM administration and setup tools. So basically, we are here to help you with this, and the process is quite straightforward. Let me see if there are any other questions. There is one more question. It's a good one. What data sources can Tableau CRM work with? So Tableau CRM provides a pre-built connector for your internal and external data sources. So what you saw in the demo, that was an example of an internal data source. So basically, we connected Tableau CRM to our Sales Cloud. But also, Tableau CRM is quite flexible, and the connector for external data sources will allow you to work with let's say Heroku, if you got it from Salesforce, with your Amazon Web Services, or with your Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So basically, there are a lot of options, and in our demo, we talked about integrating Tableau CRM with an ERP system. That is possible as well. And let me see if there is any more questions. I think there is one more. Is Tableau CRM available on mobile? Yes, Tableau CRM Analytics is available on mobile out of the box. So basically, there is a separate application, a native application for Android and for iOS. So it's pretty straightforward. You just download it on your tablet or on your smartphone. You log in with your credentials, and you're pretty much all set to go. You have access to your dashboards and pretty much the same functionality as on your desktop browser. Let me see if there are any other questions.
Yes, Alexei. As a organizer, I have questions in Q&A pane. So let me read them out, and I will ask you or maybe Sabine to answer. So the question number 1 is from Antje von Huben. So is GCRM a separate application in Tableau to be licensed separately?
Yes, it's. I mean, we have various license models as well, and I think it would be great to probably have a follow-up conversation on that one. But yes, it is separate to the classical Tableau, as you know it. It's a different license model, so we would need to have a conversation about that in terms of like, what does it offer, what's the difference, and what would that mean from a licensing perspective?
Would it be best option to contact you or maybe me as a email on Q&A slide, so to discuss some details on this licensing approach?
Yes, definitely. I mean, it doesn't matter either you, Artem, or myself. I mean, you can find me on LinkedIn as well if you want to get in touch there as well, and then I'll take a note of the name as well, so that we can follow up with you directly. Okay.
We have also a couple of questions from Gerard Tispunky. We have Salesforce and Tableau server. I'm a little bit confused between Tableau and Tableau CRM. So I think the answer you already provided. So it's a bit different platforms. So Tableau CRM is a part of Salesforce, so which is work online and could be used as application in Salesforce. And Tableau itself, a Tableau server, it's usually your on-site platform which you use internally in organization. To build dashboards with Tableau CRM, is it the same with Tableau Desktop? Maybe Ekaterina could cover this question.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, to create a dashboard in Tableau CRM, you simply need to open your browser. Comparing to Tableau Desktop, it's not the software you are installing on your laptop. It's just working with the window browser and creating the dashboard inside it.
What is the best way to bring in AWS cloud usage? So maybe I could cover this question. Well, as I get it, so first, I think the question is like, can we use maybe some data from AWS to pull into the Tableau CRM dashboard? So I think yes. So AWS could be as one of the data sources which could be used. If you mean by this question, if you mean if we can host Tableau CRM on AWS, the answer is no, because Tableau CRM is already cloud-based in the Salesforce. So I hope I answered your question. How easy is to migrate a Tableau workbook and its data source hyperfile published on a premise Tableau server to Tableau CRM? Ekaterina, could you cover this question, or maybe we could ask, for example, Sebastian is one of our architects from Tableau.
Yeah, absolutely. I can take this question. So, so there is no, I would say, built-in or native migration process as we are used to from our Tableau native platform. So this would basically mean, yeah, that this would need to be recreated. But I would say, if we look at the purpose of both applications, Tableau and Tableau CRM, I think there are different purposes. Yeah, while Tableau CRM is really focusing on on the workflow analytics, support this process, and provide business users with the right information they need within the process, and also Katharina mentioned this already. So we have a powerful AI and machine learning functionality that provides even recommendations for next best actions to the users. So that means the purpose is really different. I mean, that's why we have both applications and platforms available at Salesforce, and that's why I would definitely check and explore the question if there is a need at all to migrate them. But if it makes sense, it would mean that the content would need to be recreated.
Okay, so the next question is additional question to the context when we talk about AWS. So is there a direct connector to AWS, or we need to use the CSV import? So from my perspective, yes, we can connect directly to the AWS, but again, what type of the service you want to connect to? So is it S3 or Redshift or some other, or Athena? It depends on the service which provides the data at this moment on your, okay, Athena. Yeah, it's a SQL-based API for Athena, which could be used as a data source for Tableau. Okay, so we have also a question from Roberta Verga. How is security managed? For example, a sales can see only Switzerland and other only France. Well, the answer is that in your Salesforce, you could create the security model around the roles, different roles for the sales structure, so sales organization. In this case, you can secure the underlying data on opportunities, for example, or leads. And this model will also works when you connect from Tableau CRM to your Salesforce data. So it's basically inherited when you use Tableau CRM. And usually this model is already implemented in the business process, which helps you to manage your sales. Okay, let me check if we have other questions. Yeah, that's all what I have on my list. So I think that I will pass the word now to Sabine to do a small announcement.
Thank you, Artem, as well, and thank you everyone for the great questions as well. I think it's very clear that there's a lot of need to know a bit more about like the features and functionalities, and also the different license access points as well from a technical perspective. Of course, within this webinar, we couldn't show all the features and functionalities that you can have within TCRM. But if you're interested now into driving the self-service within your organization and how that could look like, we have some great announcements for you, some great news for you as well. T1A offered that they will run POCs with a dedicated number of interests as well that are normally worth 10,000 euros roughly. So you would get them free of charge within a certain time frame as well. So there's only a few things that you need to do. Go onto the website of t1a.com/tcrm, register yourself there as well, provide some data sets that you can utilize as well. Have a quick call with one of the data analysts, the database analysts from T1A, and then dedicate half an hour to an hour of a workshop. And then you will see how the visualization and predictive analytics could look like based on your data as well. And Big thank you as well to T1A to providing this incentive of a free POC for a series of those interested people. And if there are any additional questions, reach out. You can find us on LinkedIn. You can find us also via the website as well. And thank you so much for your time that you spent with us in the last 45 minutes.
Yes, Sabine, thank you very much. And I also would like to thank everybody who attended the webinar today. There's going to be a follow-up email that we will send out. So if you still have any questions or would like to give us some feedback, please reply to that email and get in touch with us. And just a quick wrap up. So we strongly believe that Tableau CRM and Salesforce have a unique combination of functionality. And these two systems will make your project a great success. And again, one more time, thank you for your attention today. And we look forward to working with you and to speaking with you later. Thank you, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed the session. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.